Hello. So today we're going to tackle the executive assistant interview. So it's hard to interview for an EA or EVA. Like, how do you interview for a superhero role, right? Before you get to the interview, you might be given a lot of tests. So they might give you an IQ test, a personality test, grammar test, because to be an EA, first of all, you have to be pretty smart. You have to be really fast. You have to think out of the box, and it helps if, well, you should have like the general VA skills already down. Okay. If you want to see what a general VA does, you can watch the video in my profile on why I do not interview general VAs. And you can also watch part one of the executive assistant or the executive VA profile. Okay. An EA should genuinely care about their client and also want to protect the client, because there's like, you're going to keep the client organized. You're going to make sure that they're not double booked, they're not triple booked. You need to make sure that their email inboxes are always cleaned up. You have to make sure that they're aware of what they're doing in the day, or maybe they don't even know what they have scheduled for the day, but you have to know as the EA. Okay. You have to be very flexible. You have to have pretty good communication skills. You'll probably be talking to your client a lot. So you should be prepared to be on video calls or even phone calls if the client gives you your own voice over IP number. I would ask a lot of situational questions if I was interviewing for an EA. So an example of a situational question would be, let's say you woke up and you know your client has a meeting in an hour. You are going to be in that meeting with your client taking the minutes, but in your client's email inbox, there are 2,000 emails, and you have to sort them out in 1 hour and answer the important ones. Like, how are you going to do that? So that's an example of a situational question you might get asked if you're interviewing for an executive VA position.